do for, you know, making wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
Shit, back home, baby. God damn, I feel good to be home. Look, shouts out to North Carolina, North Kakalaki. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love that I got out there, man. It is a beautiful place to be. So, yeah, shouts out to Winston-Salem. Shouts out to Charlotte. Shouts out to that soul food place again, god damn it. What is it, District 924? Shouts out to y'all, the beautiful women that work in there. I was getting to the yams in more than one way. It's a great place. It's a great place, and we are in a great place mentally. Y'all, I am under the weather like a motherfucker, so if I sound stuffy, that's because I'm richer than y'all. No, I'm playing. No, if I sound stuffy, it's because I have a stuffy nose, all right? So all is well, though. All is well. Life is fucking good, man. Got to meet some really dope-ass people down there. People that I was meeting for the first time, but they knew me before I knew them. Hi, Masha Slamovich. That was, yeah, that was one of the stories, yeah. We were outside partaking in a doobie snack.
There we go.
Yeah, it was some good doobie. Can't lie to y'all, it was a good doobie snack. And yeah, I was about to introduce myself to Masha, and she slapped my hand away and went, "I know who you are." And I was like, oh. And little did I know, I learned something new about Masha Slamovich that I want to share with y'all on the stream. Nobody told me that once she came over here from Moscow, Russia, this girl lived in Jamaica, Queens, New York. This girl lives in Jamaica, Queens, New York?
What?
I'm like, I always knew it was something real gangster that came off about Masha. There it is. I was like, whoa. She told me that, I couldn't believe it. But guys, y'all ain't here for them stories right now, even though they're great stories. I got plenty I want to share with y'all. Most of them are going to be on Wednesday, but a couple might be shared tonight because they are within context of the show. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw Live Review. It is your boy, Mr. Starkside.
Big Dub.
What is going on? What is going on? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is good to be in here with every single one of y'all back in front of my proper lighting, looking all sexy. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Warner's like, hey, my collar tells me I'm a sexy man.
Do
you see my sexy hood?
I was not going for that at all.
Do you see my sexy hood? Okay, this hood is from the hood and it makes me sexy. It is sexy time. Werner, do you want to celebrate your sexy time? Get it in. Vogue for me real quick. Come on, real quick. Vogue. Huh. Ha. Who to do? Ha. Huh. That's Blue Steel. Vogue. Do you know what voguing is?
I don't know Vogue. What?
There it is. Oh, look at that fancy bitch right there. Look at that right there. I know all of y'all streams just stopped from the sheer amount of sexiness that just came through right there. All right. Shouts out to all the sexy people in the world, man. Shouts out to every single one of y'all. But nobody is above the sexual Lord and Savior, Tomohiro Ishii, ladies and gentlemen. No one. Okay? All right. Now, guys, y'all got a job to do, man. Just because I'm back at home don't mean y'all could get lazy. All right? So be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Blow your noses whenever you get the chance, because I didn't before this stream and I'm regretting it. Y'all see some snot? Just assume it is Bitcoin. Okay? All right? Don't, it's not real snot. It's Bitcoin. It's AI. I created it. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, how you can donate if you decide to do that. Cash App, Streamlabs link, Super Chats, we got it all. And we also have it made in the shade because, guys, I want to go to a warm weather state right about now because it's about cold as shit in the Midwest. All right? But I still love Chicago. I will still spend winter in Chicago because I like snow, but it's colder than a bitch. I got back and it was 20 damn degrees and I was suffering. But my suffering led me back to y'all. So that must mean that the Chicago cold is doing something right. I'm still here, devil. I'm still here. Okay? And since we are still here, we going to do something nice, man. We going to do something that none of y'all are used to with all these other podcasts because they rather throw, you know what I'm saying, advertisements for fucking assless chaps and shaving cream on their streams instead of talking to their viewers. Guys, we're going to bring you beautiful people the news, whole one special, dumbass, accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go. And I actually have something in that regard. I did my own little brand of market research while I was out there in Winston-Salem. Yeah, market research. We getting it popping. All right, but let's not delay any further. Let's go ahead and get into 10 news. You news, me no news. Watch this. No news. All right, go
Well,
ahead.
Daryl, we finally have a date. We have a date.
Pause. Shit. You prefaced it with my name like it was personal. You
Not like that.
You
no.
like personalized it. You was like, well, Daryl, we have a date.
We have a date.
Croc skin, buttercream, croc skin. Go ahead, man.
We finally have a date for the last episode of AEW Rampage.
Oh, shit, really?
Yes, we do.
How the fuck did I miss this? Wait, go ahead.
It is December 27th.
Wow.
2024. They're going to go out with a bang at Heimerstein Ballroom.
Wow. Guys, I'm not above admitting when I didn't see something. I had no clue about this.
I just saw it.
Oh, so it must have just broke. Did it just break? Hold on.
I don't know when it broke, but like I just saw it like a few minutes ago.
Wow. There it is. There it is. Now, it's no excuses for bad shows, but we kept saying like Rampage seemed phoned in these past, well, I'd say the past 2 months, all the way up until now. So we kept saying, guys, Rampage is coming to an end. I think Tony Khan is actually just kind of using that show as a creative thing to kind of see how things work. You know what I'm saying? Kind of see what works, what doesn't, and get to, you know, play with his toys. You know what I'm saying? Pause, by the way, guys. You know what I'm saying? Get to play with the wrestlers he likes on that show. And that was just its use. Man, my fucking traps look great right here. Okay, but fucking 4K. All right? 4K. See, this was all the goodness y'all didn't get to see when I was just on regular old 1080p. I'm fancy. It's great. Y'all having a great time. Put fancy in the comment section if you're fancy. If you're not fancy, just don't even just don't. Just don't. All right. Yeah, his action figures. Yeah. No, that was the show. I had no clue. People saying it broke this morning. I had no clue, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see it at all this morning.
That is indeed crazy. And again, shouts out to the people, by the way, that I saw at WrestleCade that support the show. One of which he has to be a Ninja Watcher because he recognized me and he said something, but he didn't say his name. I'm like, uh-oh. We got one of those. But no, obviously ran into Catherine and her AI dead son again.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, and he tried to talk shit about my Bears with an extra juicy Spider-Man hoodie on. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, you can't be with a juicy ass Spider-Man hoodie on. The material is right there. And then when I start firing back at him, he pokes his chest out, and I'm like, oh God, you're making this way too easy. Catherine, you were a witness. You saw this. You saw this live. You and your AI dead son. Okay? Shouts out to you. Fancy is better than suave, and I'm going to tell you how. Fancy is a term that's typically associated with women, White Shadow, but I'm going to tell you why it works better with a man. Because we fund the lifestyle of the women that are fancy.
Facts.
That's our word. They took it from us. They took it from us. Without us, there is no fancy. So I'd rather say fancy because that puts me above the same women that claim they are. Even though, bitch, without me, you don't got that damn Gucci purse. That's why these days I fuck the bitches and I leave $60 on the dresser. $60 on the dresser. I might buy the Butterfinger, you know what I'm saying? But bitch, the money's on the dresser. Leave her a little $200. I ain't gonna, man, look. But no, they took that word from us, man. Catherine said, yes, I did. Yeah, you saw it. You saw it. You saw it. I ain't want to flame him up just that quick. I had just landed and I'm like, damn, we on this already? But I had to. I had to, guys. I had to. You do what you got to do in this world as a man. And shouts out to Matthew Shelton as well. He was down there. We was chopping up game. And yeah. Interview City. And without giving anything away, for the love of God, Matthew Shelton, don't give away no details of it because I want the people to see it. But he got to watch me do the Sabu interview live. Unfortunately, my main mics had failed, so I had to use my backup mics, and that audio quality is like not the best. But I'm still uploading that shit. Don't get it wrong. I'm going to put something in the video that lets people know that. But yeah, he could tell you how that Sabu interview went. And that's just one. That's just one of many. I got some names while I was down there. Y'all gonna, boy, I can't wait for y'all to see, man. I can't wait for y'all to fucking see. Now, back to Werner and this sexiness. All right, sir, so did you just wake up with the Bruce Almighty hair, or was that a choice?
Yes. No, this is all natural, all ready to go.
Okay, all ready to go? You gonna pack it in a fucking suitcase? You have portable hair? Is that what you're telling me? Werner just hit me off with the damn portable hair spiel. I don't even know how to feel about that. What, you packing Nugenics with that too?
She'll like it too.
Your hair will when it gets a little taste of it because it's saying feed me, Seymour. Werner got a hair piece. I never knew. You learn something new every day, y'all. You learn something new every goddamn day. All right, I wish I had my own portion of the news, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't. This might be a faster stream, so I can obviously rest my voice, rest my body. Everybody put body in the comment section. And yeah, so that means I have to get into a segment, and Werner does as well, of people that will never let us rest our bodies because our eyes have to melt every time we see these people make comments, make takes, or do whatever it is that brings them their own personal brand of happiness. Guys, if y'all know what portion of the show is coming up, go on ahead and drop that thing in the comment section. But if you've already told yourself that you hate yourself for listening to this, I'm going to tell you bastards what's going on anyway. It is time for us to hold one very, very special dumbass accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter. This is from Steven JKD.
Okay.
Has a profile picture of one Roman Reigns.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's the drone identifier.
Mm-hmm.
It's either numbers or Roman Reigns or CM Punk profile picture.
Yep.
Can't miss it. Go ahead.
And if you're old school, John Cena.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Old school. You twat. You absolute piece of monkey trash. Did you say old school and John Cena in the same sentence? Get the fuck off the stream.
WWE drone.
Get the fuck off the stream.
It's vintage WWE drone.
You got some jorts on under that desk, don't you? This motherfucker said John Cena and old school in the same goddamn sentence. Lord. If you don't find the nearest Amtrak to hell, the fuck is your problem? I come back to this bullshit. I decide to do a show sick and you want to talk about some John Cena old school. Get fucked, Werner. Fuck your drone accountability. Eat a dick. Jesus Christ. I'm not listening. Go ahead.
Steven said, and I quote, hashtag Survivor Series. War games. Even prime John Cena and Hulk Hogan would have been too embarrassed to take several blows from a baseball bat and get straight back up. She might as well be billed as Rhea John Hogan Ripley from now on, because this is getting ludicrous. Shake my head emoji.
Oh, God. Dumbass. Here's what I'm finna say. Y'all can't have it both fucking ways. Y'all drones want it both ways. Y'all want people to be booked strong, but then not too strong. Y'all want people to have character work, but then you don't want it to be too over the top. Y'all got to pick a struggle, dog. Like, you know what's crazy? I actually agree with the Rhea Ripley dialogue I've been seeing recently. She is being booked like fucking Prime Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. She is being, no, a more accurate take is she's being booked like Prime Stone Cold. I agree. But when it's coming out of the mouth of a drone, it doesn't make sense. Because y'all will be the same people saying, oh, this person needs to be booked strong. This person needs to be booked strong. Then they get booked strong and they say, they're too strong. See, I could say that because I watch the product with an objective lens. I really do. I can say that. But you motherfuckers can't. Remember, hottest it's ever been? Product is so great. Record revenues and attendance.
The record era, according to Chody.
Shut the fuck up. I'm still mad that he said that shit. He's just such a fucking imbecile. Chody is such a fucking dickhead. But I'm not going to let you put the battery in my back tonight. He's such a fucking dickhead, bro. Like, something is wrong with him, dude. He is so full of his own shit, it's not even funny. God, Roto-Rooter needs to show up just to fucking get some of that shit out of his drain.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was saying, y'all drones cannot have it both ways. And I sincerely wish y'all would shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what y'all want, which is why Vince booked the product the way he did and why Triple Nose is currently booking the product the way he is. I think that Survivor Series review, I can't believe I'm saying this. That Survivor Series review was the most disappointed I've ever been in a wrestling show ever. I felt like a disappointed parent.
Yeah. No, that's a actual factual right there. I mean, how low do we have to go with this show with these shows? I mean, what's lower than disappointed parent?
I felt like my kid brought home an F and tried to justify it. Because despite what people may think when they watch this show, we love wrestling. We do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At one point, we loved WWE.
Yeah.
But we stopped letting them piss on us and calling it rain. That's the only difference between us and a drone, is we woke up.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the only difference between us and a drone. Also, we have sexual intercourse with women. And jobs that pay us more than what the average WWE fan makes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, it's a lot of differences between us and drones. But the primary difference between us and drones is the fact of the matter that we woke up to the bullshit. Oh, okay, we good. I'm not saying anything, guys, I promise to God, I am not saying anything that is out of the ordinary. Would y'all agree with that? I'm not saying anything that people can't observe with their own eyes. I swear to God. That's the thing that bugs me is people will tell you you're not supposed to have an opinion on something these days. Man, fuck that. Survivor Series was terrible. Which leads me to my drone accountability. If y'all are still in here, give a thumbs up, man. Y'all slowing down our comment section. Honestly, I'm under the weather. Didn't want to do the stream, so make this worth my while, guys. Come on now. Get this comment section popping, all right? Holy shit, there's 30 people in this motherfucker on YouTube. Hi, 30 people on YouTube.
Let's get these likes up over 20.
Let's get these likes up over 20 real fast. All right? Okay, let me do this, guys. Let me do this. Let me say this real quick because I'm finna break this down like a fraction. Now it's time for me to hold one special dumbass accountable. This is probably one of the more important drone accountabilities I've ever done. Because this lends, this lends so much credibility to something we have been telling you. I don't know how long any of y'all been watching us, but if y'all have been watching us for a long time, this lends credibility to everything we have ever said about compromised media. This is our proof. This is our catbird seed right here. This is the proof. I want y'all to understand that. So I had to preface with that, okay? But this drone accountability comes from none other than WrestleVotes, one of the biggest WWE insider media sources that you could possibly think of. They have broken news so big over the past 3 years that their credibility could not be shot down from a balcony. But unfortunately, that would come to an end with this one tweet. WrestleVotes would say in regards to Survivor Series, tonight marked the unofficial start of the most important and unpredictable stretch in WWE history. Over the next 140 days, the return of Saturday night's main event, Raw's Netflix debut, a second Saturday night main event on NBC, a dome-sized Royal Rumble, the Chamber at Skydome, and both nights of WrestleMania 41. So if Survivor Series felt somewhat underwhelming to you, it was likely by design. Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. Let me keep my voice low. I don't want to blow my voice out.
This is one of your
hold on. Trust me, I'm gonna let you get some on this. Trust me. Just let me get this one thing off. Now we're making excuses by saying WWE is booking terrible shows on purpose? Really? Really? The media credentials are not fucking worth it. The inside scoops are not fucking worth it. WWE is booking bad shows by design? What? What type of nonsensical compromise bullshit is that? You cannot sell me a plate of shit with a splotch of paint on it and hand it to me and tell me it's fucking Basquiat. Are we being serious? Are we being fucking for real? This lends so much credibility to everything we have said about compromised media for the past 3 years. Now we're saying WWE is booking bad shows intentionally? What? And to anybody might say, oh, you just said Tony Khan was phoning in Rampage because it was about to go away. You can actually see that, though. That's observable. He stopped loading up those cards 3 months ago. But you're trying to make me believe one of the big 4 WWE pay-per-views, they fucking mulliganed it for no reason? Really? Like, bro, that's the excuse that we gonna use. You're not going to play in my fucking face like that. This is why our show is so important. I cannot say that enough. This is why our show is so fucking important. So anybody that thinks that we just shit on WWE, no, we tell the truth about them. And I'm going to get to something I fucking did market research on next. But this shit like that is why our show is important. If you ever question why our show is important, go read that WrestleVotes tweet. Because if there's no contrast to bullshit like that, everybody's getting misinformed. Go ahead, Werner. I'm finna get up real quick. I got to cuss I'm on. Go ahead.
37 years. 37 years. This pay-per-view has been going on. 37 years. Not only that, this is one of your big pay-per-views of the year. In fact, it's the final big pay-per-view of the fucking year. And this is what we're reduced to? Fucking get rid of it. Fucking get rid of this show. You have proven in the last 10 to 15 years plus that Survivor Series as a concept is dead. War Games is atrocious in WWE. Period. Get rid of it. There is no point to have the WWE bastardized War Games version every year. This is now the Hell in a Cell match as a pay-per-view. Just take out Survivor Series, call it War Games. There's no point. You're not doing anything traditional on Survivor Series. You're not having it the week of Thanksgiving. You're not having it before Thanksgiving anymore. What the fuck is the point of this show? And if you're going to book poorly because of everything else going on, get rid of it.
Bro, Survivor Series was booked like a bastard child under Vince.
Mm-hmm.
I think people forget that.
Mm-hmm.
The last good Survivor Series was where Dolph Ziggler was the lone survivor. Do we forget? Do we fucking forget? But to say, oh, they tanked the fucking pay-per-view just for the giggles? I can't lose my voice.
If Saturday's main event is more important than Survivor Series, we have an issue.
Dog, they're dead ass treating Saturday night's main event with more importance than fucking Survivor Series. Are we being for real?
You know that show's going to be god awful too.
It's a house show.
I know it's a well. Name any pay-per-view in the last 10 years that hasn't been a house show
Or had that feel.
This is so fucking. You need to have. Everyone needs to be fired. This is a sad, pathetic excuse for a company. If your big core 4 pay-per-view is an afterthought after 37 fucking years.
Oh, and by the way, yeah, that's another person. Obviously, I met down there at WrestleCade. Morgan, how are you, beloved? You good? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit more different on my show. I'm a little bit more jovial. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Morgan got some yams on her. She got the yams. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with a good set of yams. Oh, by the way, yes, Chad has been packed up. Don't worry about that. Again, trolling never prospers when the person you're trying to troll just don't give a fuck. So trolling is useless, especially in 2024 when people know all the ways a motherfucker trolls. Okay? Adrian Carpenter with the $5 super chat said, I seen the WrestleVotes tweet. That's ridiculous. They lost all credibility with that, and that's why I donate, because your voice is needed. Thank you, Adrian Carpenter.
Appreciate it.
Much appreciated. Yeah, man, that is why this show is important, dude. That's why. That is 100% Why? Because if you're getting your takes from that, you're being misinformed. There is no way around it. You're being misinformed. It's disgusting work. It is. I don't care who you are, where you come from, what promotion you like. That is disgusting work. Respectfully. Dylan said, you guys always keep it real. Oh, man, again, if we didn't, honestly, I wouldn't even want to do this show.
Yeah.
Straight up. Jason said, you guys are cool. What you appreciate it, man. Thank you. And again, y'all donations go towards, I can't say it enough. It goes back into the show. You can ask Matthew Shelton. He could tell you about all the equipment I brought with me. I don't need it. If I told y'all how much the watch I just recently got cost, y'all would be like, fuck. Y'all would be like, good God. Matthew Shelton saw it. He saw 3 of them, I think. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm doing all right. So yeah, everything goes back into the show because I don't want anybody watching us to think, oh man, they just pocketing that bullshit, whoop-de-whoop. No. Appreciate it, Leroy. Said the show is better than Raw. Appreciate it. Thank you. Need all the support we could get. And by the way, people got wrenches, man. If you got a wrench over on YouTube, man, if you see somebody trolling or something like that, pack them up.
Mm-hmm.
Pack them the fuck up. I got to figure out who's most consistent. Okay, so if I give you a wrench, I'm going to let you know right now, you got to be in here, you got to be consistent, and you got to be one of those people that, again, you ain't going to use the wrench improperly. So if you down for the job, man, I'll wrench some people up. Appreciate you, Marlo, for the donation, man. Thank you. I will gladly hand out some wrenches if you can make the commitment. Appreciate you. Adrian Carpenter, you got one. Okay, cool. Matthew Shelton said outworked everyone else there. Yeah, I know. I got a story I'm gonna tell about that on Wednesday, though. I'm gonna save that story for Wednesday. Respectfully. Xavier Jones said, I started watching some YouTubers who cover wrestling and found this one. It's amazing. Thank you. Catherine, I don't know how the fuck you lost your wrench. I think it did that thing again where it just randomly took like 2 or 3 people's wrenches away. So hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, because you had a wrench for the longest. You know I ain't taking it away. They said WWE's failing hard. Let's see what we got. Okay, cool. Yeah, hashtag wrench it up. Yeah, if you're a consistent viewer and you're willing to actually pack up the trolls and all that good stuff and not just pack up people because they have a dissenting opinion to you. And again, if you can make the commitment, sure, I'll hand you a wrench. Otherwise, I'm not giving no wrenches out. I say it with love, y'all. All right, y'all, it's time to get into a little bit of facts, data, and statistics, but this falls underneath a little bit of market research, ladies and gentlemen. It falls underneath a little bit of the market research category. Guys, I get out here, I put my ear to the streets, I talk to people, I have meaningful interactions, which seems to be a lost art in 2024.
Yeah.
And likely to be in 2025. I had some meaningful interactions with some really good people, okay? And guys, I was at the bar after WrestleCade on Saturday night, chopping up good game. It was hella wrestlers in there. Ric Flair was there. AJ Francis was there. Fucking Riddle was there. That's my boy, man. And I got a story to tell about Riddle's old wild ass too. But yeah, Riddle was there. It was, oh man, it was a good time, man. We were in that bitch having a ball, man. Sabu, all there, kicking it heavy, right? So I was just chopping up game with people, you know, talking, mingling, shimmy, all that good stuff, you know, putting my razzle dazzle on things. And I was just gathering people up because they, you know, I guess this is not me bragging on myself. I guess people just wanted to talk to me because there was a lot of people walking up talking to me, saying what's up, saying they love our work. Appreciate that. To all the people that said they appreciate our work, thank you very much. Seriously, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I did not know how many people watched our show, guys, by the way. I did not know how many people watched. A
lot of Ninja watchers.
Dude, I had like 9 people at the bar walk up to me and be like, yo, y'all are the shit. I couldn't believe, like, bro, that shit blew my mind. It was wild. It was fucking crazy. But
Stop being a ninja watcher.
yeah,
Comment.
Please feel free to comment. Yeah. But fucking, I was talking to a group of people, pretty big group of people. We were all standing around, about 10 to 12 of us. We were talking about Survivor Series and what we were looking forward to, all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I asked a sincere question. I said, hey, you guys, out of all the people in this group, what is the number you think Raw is going to pull in for Netflix on their debut? If I'm lying, I'm flying, and there ain't no damn wings on my back. Every single one of them said 8 to 10 million for the debut. Why are you making a disgusted face? Sir, our numbers were way higher than that.
That's true, because they're going to load that card.
It shocked me. And it didn't shock me for the worse. It shocked me for the better, because I was like, people are fucking waking up. One dude in particular, I'm sorry I don't remember your name. My fault. I'm better with faces. One dude in particular, dead ass, was like, I don't even think they get 10. Like, 10 is me being generous. He was like, I think they get somewhere between 5 and 8 million viewers. And he brought this up unprompted. He said to me, something I will never be able to accept is Triple H saying, oh, I don't care about having streaming issues if we get 50 or 60 million people. But nobody standing around thought that 50 to 60 million viewer number was even feasible. And again, I say, this is why our show is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Because these were all people that told me they watched the show. One person was like, yeah, man, I really don't even think it's going to be as good as people think it is. I feel like, dude. And I'm pretty sure if I would have approached 20 more people, I would have gotten a similar answer. You got to put your ear to the streets. You got to get out here and pound pavement and touch grass, you fucking dorks. You know why I can have a drink, kick back, relax, and fuck your favorite wrestling bitch? Is because I actually get out here and I do the work. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers. You know, I'm telling the story now. Fuck it. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers that don't put in the work, and they're coasting off of their goodwill that they have with all of the wrestlers that they kiss asses to all the promotions that they kiss ass to, just to get a scoop. Because I watched myself outwork every single one of these podcasters that people take their dick or their vagina and shove it firmly into their mouth. Tree Sap came there with a camera that looked like it had a tape in it. Sitting there recording interviews. And I only saw him do one interview. Then you got all these other people clicked up. Muscle Man, Malcolm, all these other motherfuckers there clicked up, not getting no motherfucking interviews. They too busy worrying about being buddies. Meanwhile, I'm out here outworking every single one of them. It's kind of poetic that I wore this Michael Jordan Mitchell and Ness tonight, because guess what? The reason why Michael Jordan succeeded is because nobody could outwork him. Nobody. When the Pistons was fucking him up and knocking him out the air, what did he do? Go to the gym, bulk up so he could withstand the punishment. Werner witnessed this live.
Mm-hmm.
I did too. I think that's going to be the theme of tonight's show. That's why this show is important. That's why this platform is important. I don't care about the accolades. I don't care about the praise. I don't care about the critical acclaim. Am I outworking you motherfuckers or not? And the resounding answer to that is yes, because y'all got to suck dick and kiss ass to get what y'all got. Meanwhile, I'm getting it on my own. Y'all got to click up to get what y'all got. Meanwhile, we get on these cameras and we just kick that real shit. And the reason why I even called out their names is because I had to. I have to. Because these are the people that people go, oh my God, they're so great. Restless fangirling. All this shit. And I'm like, they're not doing anything. Which also lends credibility to something else I always tell y'all. They use these people for their platforms and their clout. They don't like them. Because you want to know who I didn't see hanging around talking to fucking Sean Ross Sapp? Wrestlers. Yeah, I'm sure he exchanged a couple pleasantries with him. Hey, how are you? Is everything okay? Yeah. And yet again, another year and another event, and this motherfucker seeing me and not making no eye contact, act like he don't know who I am just because he's a pussy. You can hit me up in the DMs whenever you feel like we broke a story too fast, right? You can do all this stuff. You can watch an interview with my face in it and Werner's face in it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you see me, you act like you don't see me. Motherfucker, my name is not Kevin Bacon and I am not Hollow Man. Hey, next time, little bitch boy, you want to DM me, you know what I'm going to tell you? Say it to me in person. Get it in blood. Respectfully. These motherfuckers don't put in no work. They don't. They coast on their sources and talent relationships. They not putting in no work. These people could, Werner, let's play this game. These people could be churning out 20 interviews a week if they wanted to, correct?
Yeah.
Like if they really wanted to, with the connections they got.
Mm-hmm.
You know what means more? I'm gonna ask y'all what means more. Hold on, let me hike my chair up. Hold on, we finna cook tonight. Let me ask y'all what means more. What means more? Would you rather have a wrestler in a setting, a professional setting, say, hey, I like what you do with Fightful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather them catch you at the bar after they're out of the professional environment and they say, I fuck with you. You don't got to tell me who you are. I know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you rather have?
I'd rather have the second.
Because that's what I saw. I ain't seen no wrestlers walking with Tree Sap and Muscle Man Malcolm. They might know. It's a difference. Y'all know this. It's a difference between somebody knowing somebody and knowing of somebody. When wrestlers see me, they say, I know you. Not I know of you. It's a difference. A lot of people know of Fightful. I'm sure all of y'all in this comment section knows of Fightful. Who fucking cares? They good for their news stories and all that shit, but when it comes to putting in the work, they don't do shit.
Mm-mm.
Matthew Shelton saw this with his own eyes. He saw what I be telling y'all on these streams all the time with his own eyes. We're like, bro, I'm so tired of feeling like I'm living in a state of delusion. Because now I got proof.
Well, and I think like people like Fightful and Van Vliet, they probably believe that wrestlers should just come to them.
And if they hold on, if they thirsty enough, they do.
Yeah. But not many wrestlers are that thirsty. Because I got to believe we're going to go through another thing of, oh, we're not doing podcasts anymore.
You already seeing that, though.
Yeah.
Because they don't got talent. And they pay for their engagement.
Mm-hmm.
If we paid for ours, we'd be way further. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Hollow Man is a good movie. There's a scene in that movie that helped me get through puberty just a little faster. Man. But yeah, no, saying bar setting, the bar after, said easy to second. Yeah, dude, real talk. Real talk. Matthew Shelton just said something that it's a very high compliment. I'm not arrogant enough to where I want to receive that better, but I'm just not that arrogant. But I appreciate it. Matthew Shelton said, hell, I caught the aftertide on like 4 or 5 wrestlers just being around. He's talking about me. I appreciate that. My humility will not allow me to big that comment up as much as I want to. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. That is a very high compliment. Said you can't get away from the retweets. Said preach fast start. Hey man, look. All I know is this. Look, this is gonna be a little bit of a humble brag. Watch this. I posted a picture of a plane wing that I was saying I was just on the way to WrestleCade. I tagged WrestleCade in it. I ain't even expect them to like it, share it, nothing. These motherfuckers, quote, retweeted it on their page. They knew us coming was a big deal. Now, there was some day one politics shit that I did not like, but we got past it. That's a story I'll save for way out in the future sometime, okay? Kath said, preach. Hey, man, look. In this scenario, it ain't no preaching involved. It's just facts. These motherfuckers are coasting. And I'm going to let all you motherfucking media and podcasters that's coasting right now know one thing. We coming for your motherfucking spot. And I have no shame about saying it. I'm coming to destroy all of you motherfuckers because I know I can outwork you. I know I'm more talented than you. I know I present myself better than you. Anywhere I go, I look like $1,000,000 fucking bucks. You could ask anybody who has seen me. So when our time comes, hey, Tree Sap, don't hit me in the DMs asking for no plug, bro. Muscle Man Malcolm, don't hit me in the DMs asking for no plug, bro. I remember when Just Alex tried to do that with us. Remember, Werner?
Oh, yeah.
I know you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That was on the first page. We had got so big, we had other podcasters hitting us up asking them to shout them out. Look, man. Let's get into Monday Night Raw, y'all. We only had 48 minutes. But, guys, with our new format, we actually fly through these shows faster, which I'm happy about. But we going to go ahead and get into Monday Night Raw. Again, I'd rather put a condom on than to go into Monday Night Raw. But, Werner, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Sir. I need you to be a little more prepared than that. You know why?
I got my crackhead notes. I'm ready to go.
You know why? Because they pulled up with a U-Haul's worth of ass gas for this show. Oh, my God. Wait, Keith said, what happened when nerds of wrestling and heels of wrestling? Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Raw. I ain't giving nobody no free fucking clout. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Okay? All right. The show opens with a recap of Survivor Series, followed by the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena, which Werner loves so much because that gets him so hyped for the show.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
it doesn't. This does not hype up anybody. You know what this tells me? Everyone's late for work.
It's so
If
stupid.
you have a call time of 9 a.m., why are they just showing up to the arena at 8 o'clock?
It's really
unprofessionalism with WWE.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's fucking stupid. Could never respect it. Anything else you want to get out about that, Werner?
It's stupid. Get rid of it.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's pretty stupid. Okay. Now that Werner has gotten that out of his system, the camera follows CM Punk through Gorilla and out to his entrance. All right. So Werner, and all of our viewers, allow me to please, for the love of God, make this a long story short. The first 30 minutes of Raw was announced to be commercial free, correct, Werner?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Werner, I'm going to ask you, it's one of your favorite things. What did they do the entire 30-minute commercial free period?
They fucking talked. Why are we wasting a commercial free segment on fucking talking?
WWE had a chance to put on 2 or 3 matches, commercial free, to bump up that wrestling time. And what did they choose to do?
Talking.
You can't make this shit up. All for CM Punk to go out there and show us that he's washed on the microphone now, too. And they tried to do the best to address the CM Punk hypocrisy where he was like, oh, Hell in a Cell is a match I never want to do again, and it broke my body, and blah, blah, blah. Just for him to come out there and be like, yeah, I know I said that, but War Games. I feel so much better after it. Let's do the math, y'all. Hold on. It's math time. Call me Math Hoffa. It is math time.
Math Hoffa.
It is math damn time. Werner.
Yes, sir.
How many cages is Hell in a Cell?
2 or 1, sorry.
How many rings is Hell in a Cell?
1.
How many cages are War Games?
2.
How many rings are War Games?
2.
Wouldn't the War Games match be more brutal?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Try. Way to bury the War Games match, CM Punk.
Thank God CM Punk never did a blood and guts match. I would be afraid of what he would say about that.
Dog. He buried the War Games match.
Hence, get rid of it. How hard is this? Get rid of it.
You can't make this shit up. I swear on all that is holy, you cannot make this shit up. Oh, God. It's so guys, this shit is so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, you have to be an idiot to enjoy this. They insult your intelligence at every turn. Why wouldn't the War Games match be a more brutal match? Why wouldn't it be a more physically taxing match? It's literally 2 rings and 2 cages. Wouldn't that mean the pain is doubled?
Not only that, you have to be in there for a certain period of time before the match even starts. You could have a Hell in a Cell match last 2 minutes if you wanted. You can't do that with a War Games match.
And you know, in WWE Creative's mind, they thought that this was explaining that away. They were like, oh, we did a good job explaining that. No, you didn't. Right. Oh, God. Dylan, thank you. Said, and there was no blood. We told y'all there was a couple people that thought we were bullshitting. We said to y'all, hope y'all enjoyed that blood and that Hell in a Cell, because you ain't going to see that in a forever.
Nope.
What did WWE come back and do?
No blood ever. Blood is passé. No more blood.
In a War Games match.
We are the Disney of professional wrestling.
This is so stupid, bro. Okay. Then he's like pacing around the ring. It seemed like he just didn't even know what to say. He's just out there just fucking winging it. And he's talking about like
shouldn't be doing
paths to WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. You guys know what sign is there. It's not there, but you know what sign is there. I'm like, you fucking washed piece of monkey trash. Get out the ring. But then out comes Seth Rollins dressed like a Jodeci backup dancer.
Mm-hmm.
With butter brown fucking pants on. Looking like he borrowed Christian's wardrobe from back in 98.
How can anyone take Seth Rollins seriously with how he dresses?
Oh, God, I got to make this such a long story short. Oh, you're a hypocrite. No, you're a hypocrite. No, you're a hypocrite. Oh, my God. No, you're a hypocrite. And then Sammy's liberal comes out. Oh, no, Seth, you created a monster. You're a hypocrite. By the way. The reference of Seth Rollins turning on Roman first, you should have done that the week before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
What good does that line do after War Games? What good? And the crowd was, oh God, and the crowd was just collapsing all over this. Oh,
Long-term storytelling. Oh.
And then Warner, to make matters fucking worse,
Acted like a bunch of females.
dude, that's what this was.
This was all female shit.
And to make matters worse, y'all, CM Punk and Seth Rollins did possibly the worst square up I have ever seen in my entire life. Two crackheads could have did a better square up than Seth Rollins and CM Punk did. Warner, how are you supposed to take this shit seriously?
You can't. You literally can't. Especially with what Seth Rollins is wearing. Could you imagine you're in a bar, minding your own business, all of a sudden you see Seth Rollins come in going, hey man, I want to fight you.
Man, I will knock the leather off your pants.
Not only that, you laugh in his face.
Then proceed to knock the leather off his fucking pants.
No.
The perfect word to describe this is what Xavier Jones just said. This was awkward. Triple H, I'm going to keep saying this until people realize it. Triple H has nothing.
Can we start to have the discussion? I know we've had the discussion of WWE cannot book factions. Can we start to have the discussion now that WWE does not know how to book men?
They don't know how to book shit in a fucking toilet.
Well, that too.
Sorry, y'all. It's just terrible. And to wrap this one in a bow, it just ended with Sami Zayn being all pissed off with his fucking ginger beard.
I wanted you to be my partner.
Oh, dude. Again, I was trying not to go into details because all of this was bad.
It was bad.
But when he said that, I was like, bro, you sound like a bitter fucking ex. Everybody in this segment sounded like a bitter fucking ex. And that CM Punk line where oh God. Yo, CM Punk made himself sound like a gold digging OnlyFans model. I only wanted you when you had the belt. And Seth with probably beta line of the year. You are my business. Not winning championships. Woo, Jesus be offense for my motherfucking mental.
I thought it was June after this promo. I really did.
Bro, you got to be a beta, an idiot, or just an overall douchebag to enjoy this product. And can we all agree the heat on the CM Punk Seth Rollins feud is gone? Nobody wants to see it anymore. Who cares? Can we agree on that? There's no heat left on this. None. Oh, God. Terrible segment.
Yes.
Thrown together segment.
Yes.
Improv segment.
Yes.
The commentary tosses us to a recap of Finn Balor. I don't even feel like saying his name funny because they got him acting like a weirdo too.
Mm-hmm.
But he's getting interviewed after the show on Saturday and then getting attacked by AAR Priest. Then the Judgment Day jumped him and Adam Pearce arrived for help and he was screaming at the top of his lungs for no fucking reason. Oh no, he was screaming because he wanted help. It seems like Adam Pearce is always yelling.
Yep.
All right, in the Judgment Day Clubhouse, Liv Morgan points out that Finn was supposed to stay away from AAR Priest. He acknowledges that, but says Dominic Mysterio was supposed to handle it, so he chose to handle it instead. And he kept AAR Priest from winning the title. And if Liv listened to him, maybe she would have won War Games, and maybe she wouldn't have to defend her title against Io Sky Saturday night's main event. She says she hopes he knows what he's doing, and he holds up his tag title, and says when the Judgment Day listens to Finn, they win. Please don't tell me that's going to be his new catchphrase.
It's been like this for the last couple of weeks. They've been planting this. And it's stupid. It's just going to blow up in their faces, as everything else does in WWE.
I'm trying, y'all. Run the comment section up with emojis. I'm trying, y'all. I'm doing my best. This is just so bad. All right, we got Damage Control going against the Judgment Day, which consists of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And why is Raquel Rodriguez coming out there with Rikishi 2 Cool glasses on?
I was wondering the same thing.
Judgment Day win by pinfall with the one-arm powerbomb from Raquel Rodriguez on Kyrie. Kyrie, was the money worth it?
Yeah, seriously.
Had it made in Stardom, came back, can't win shit.
Here's another thing. Why are we having squash tag team matches? This makes no sense. It was 4 fucking minutes. You couldn't go 8 and make it semi-competitive?
Dog, I think I saw something that said that there was 10 minutes of wrestling in the first hour.
That doesn't surprise me.
But let me get to this post-match angle. Okay. The word of the day is repetitive. The second word of the day is insanity. Those two things have synchronicity. You know why? Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting what?
A different result.
Rhea Ripley comes out there. Why are we hitting the run it back button on Liv and fucking Rhea? Y'all notice y'all ain't heard no Rhea Ripley contract news recently.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that one story about how it's an offer on the table. But ain't heard nothing since. Rhea, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. This is not going to end well for you. At all.
At this rate, it's never going to end.
Yeah.
Take a lesson from Chad Gable. Take a lesson from Kyrie. Saves Damage Control. Obviously, she gets the leg up, but even Raquel Rodriguez couldn't look strong. That's another thing where I'm like, what's the point of this? They couldn't even have Raquel look strong in this segment because the only thing she would do was spike Rhea Ripley eyeball first into the corner of the announce desk, right?
Right.
They don't even try to make this shit believable. Warner, if you run somebody into the corner of a pointy desk by their eyeball, what's going to happen to that?
Gonna break.
No, the eyeball is going to pop out.
Yeah.
You're going to pull your head back and the eyeball is going to come with it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even try to suspend your disbelief. I don't want to see the rehash of Liv and Rhea. I don't want to see, and I'm sure none of you do either.
Yeah, she needs to leave. There's literally nothing left for her in WWE to do.
And then when Becky and Charlotte comes back, Rhea, you know how this is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to use you to get some heat back on Charlotte.
Yeah.
Leroy, I appreciate you, man, but I don't know if you think you putting us on game. We said that already. If Rhea does resign, this is going to go to WrestleMania. We said that.
Mm-hmm.
We said that like a month ago. But it ain't been no news since. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
The last news we got on Rhea Ripley's contract was that there's an offer. As the saying goes, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. Adrian Carpenter said there may have been less than 30 minutes of rest for this show. Man, please. That's at this rate, that's a commonality for WWE. Go ahead, Warner.
I'm kind of surprised with Rhea that they're not sitting her down. Because normally during contract stuff, they're sitting them down until they sign.
Or jobbing them until they sign.
Or jobbing them until they sign. And not like fun, creative, let's try to keep them ways of jobbing. No, like let's embarrass the shit out of them, jobbing type ways.
This is nasty work, y'all. It's just the nastiest work of all time. Leroy had said the WWE Women's Division won't survive without Rhea Ripley. Don't tell WWE that.
Yeah.
You know why? Because according to Stephanie McClure, fucking NXT has the best women's division in all of pro wrestling.
Of all the times as well.
Some of these wrestlers are brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stephanie, I'm going to keep it a buck. The only person that believes that is you, people within WWE, and drones.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else believes that. NXT is unwatchable television.
That's a fact.
Oh, Adrian Carpenter with the super chat. Appreciate all the support, Adrian Carpenter. Thank you. Said, I hope Rhea sees what Mercedes is doing in AEW. Got paid, and it's the focal point of the division. Said some of these wrestlers are brain dead. Oh, I'm very aware of who those are. Said, done everything you need to do in that company, leave. Done everything she needs to do in that company, leave. Yeah, she needs to go.
I mean, if you really think about it right now, the Four Horsewomen and Rhea Ripley and Bianca are Hall of Famers right now.
Oh, God. And I could see some diehard WWE fans saying, oh, be quiet. She could win one of the mid-card belts. She never did that.
Who cares? Who fucking cares about those mid-card? You know what those mid-card belts are? It's the I can't beat Charlotte or Becky club belts. That's what those belts are for. Because as soon as those two come back, as soon as the Terror Twins come back, guess who's getting the world belts?
You got it. It's just the real Terror Twins, you meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the real Terror Twins.
Yeah, the real Terror Twins.
Y'all need to stop us if y'all feel like we reaching. If at any point of this show y'all feel like we're reaching on anything we're saying, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it, bro. All right. This is the last one I'm doing, then I'm going to let you take the match. Finn Balor rolls up to Gunther backstage and demands a world title match, and Gunther turns it around saying that Finn hasn't done anything to earn one lately, but Dominic Mysterio's got himself a win, and he has the leverage around here, so he's going to go talk to Adam Bald. Creative bankruptcy. Let me say it again. Creative damn bankruptcy. Go ahead.
All right. Outside of that fluke win, talking in kayfabe, that fluke win against Damian Priest, what the fuck has Dominic done to deserve a match with Gunther?
Other than being Nepo baby?
Yeah, other than that.
I don't know. You tell me.
We'll get into him. All right, we have the women's IC title tournament first round triple threat with Dakota Kai,
Oh, God.
Katana Chance, and Shayna Baszler.
Bro, real quick. For the life of me, I will never understand why Dakota Kai has simps.
They moved. No. They moved from Liv to Dakota.
Yeah.
They've migrated.
Dude, the simps for Dakota Kai will never cease to amaze me. You can, like, dude, if you ask the Dakota Kai simp, what do they think of Dakota Kai as a wrestler? They would start to describe Sting.
Yeah.
they would, bro, Bailey, same thing. Why is Dakota Kai in a prominent spot? But go ahead. I'm sorry. Nothing makes sense with these shows. Go ahead.
I'm going to make this match a long story short. Baszler had Kai in the Kira
Feud clutch. Yes.
Yes. So Katana went up to the top rope to break it up. Kai moved out of the way. Katana hit Baszler with a 450. Kai grabbed Katana, hit her with the GTK variation for the pinfall win. And the crowd popped. Oh.
Dakota Kai is the Kiwi version of Candice LeBoring. Literally.
After that, there was a New Day video package. Kingston and Woods were shown walking separately through the back. Oh my God, they're walking separately.
With Kofi Kingston dressed like a goddamn New York tether.
He takes styling tips from Alfred.
That motherfucker shops at City Trends. What was that? Dude, you are 40. Why are you wearing... Dude, what was he wearing?
I don't know.
Only a tether would wear a City Trends outfit on national television. Go ahead.
Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn was made official. Up next, we have the 10-year celebration.
Please make this a long story short.
I'm going to make this...
This is so stupid.
This is going to be the longest story short. Big E comes out. They turn on Big E. They became heel.
Do I even need to say anything?
There's still money to be made at New Day.
Do I even need to say anything? All that week's attention, all that dragging out between Xavier and Kofi, for Big E to come back and they turn on Big E, who can't wrestle? What's the payoff? And of course, drones ran to justify it. Oh, I think this leads to Big E making a monumental comeback and dismantling them.
Oh, geez.
You twat waffles always think it's a reason. No, Triple H is just a fucking flaming dumbass who can't book worth a shit. That was the end game? Wouldn't it have been more impactful to establish Xavier Woods as a mega heel by attacking Big E's neck?
Yeah.
And taking out Kofi?
Yeah.
Triple H had a chance to make a mega heel right here. And what did he do, Werner?
Fumble.
At the fucking 1 yard line at that. Can we put an egg emoji in the comment section? Because that's what Triple H laid right here. This was it? This was the payoff?
Now the mean day, not the new day.
What, they gonna come out to pancake one-ish? Triple H is terrible as a fucking booker. He's terrible. Motherfucker tried to make me revise my words on Twitter. I wouldn't say Survivor Series was terrible. Bitch, I said what I said.
It was terrible.
Bitch, I said what I said. Why you think I don't respond to you weirdos? Bitch, I said exactly what I said. Triple H is a terrible booker. Survivor Series was a terrible show. And this payoff to this New Day shit was awful. It actually does make sense why he turned on the... No, it doesn't. Big E is not cleared. It doesn't make sense. Oh, Dylan. Oh, if they did this on AEW, oh my God.
Oh.
Bro.
They would be out in force. Bubba and Easy E would be out in force.
Warner, what the fuck was this, bro?
What is the point of them to, after 10 fucking years of turning them heel? What is the point? You know what this is? This is like them doing this to John. Like John comes back, oh, I'm going to be a heel now.
Nobody would care.
No one would care.
You
Just
waited
like
too long.
now, no one cares that the New Day is heel.
They waited too long.
Wasted it.
Yeah, they waited too fucking long.
If this was 5 years ago, sure.
Because remember, Warner, I said this to Warner on stream. I said this in front of all of y'all. I have a feeling they're going to turn John Cena heel at some point of his final run.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I'm not going to care. I'm not going to care.
And no one's going to buy it.
Dude, you got a pile of dead bodies that are stacked up to Sears Tower. We got buttons for this. I'm just going to hit this button.
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the
I had a
reason?
reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
Warner, what did you gather from this, bro?
That this was way too fucking, this was a huge fucking waste of time. You could have cut this promo in half.
Bro.
And in half.
Bro.
This was way too fucking long.
Let's put a percentage on the opening promo and this promo. I think the opening promo, you could have cut anywhere from 70 to 80% of the fat off of that.
Yeah.
This, you could have cut off 95% of it.
Minimum.
You could have easily cut off 95% of this promo. And not only could you have done that, you could have done something more impactful. Warner, I'm going to say what I said on the Survivor Series review. Any publication or media outlet that has Triple H as Booker of the Year is dead to me.
Yeah.
Their credibility is dead. There's no way that anybody that watched this segment tonight can say Triple H is Booker of the fucking Year. But that goodwill is starting to wear away. That's something I saw a lot of during WrestleCade weekend. That goodwill WWE had is starting to fade. WWE, y'all treading on thin ice. We've been telling y'all that for a year. Y'all treading on, be careful. All right. But let's go into the next thing, Warner. Go ahead.
All right, so up next we have Gunther versus local enhancement talent Dominic Mysterio in a non-title match.
Wait, before we did, hold on. we got a Karrion Kross promo about how he's done terrible things to people, and he has a strong tolerance for terrible acts in return. But last week, Uncle Howdy sent that creature after his wife. Matthew Shelton, do you want to play defense attorney for Karrion Kross right now?
Somebody needs to.
This man is putting out the biggest amount of Duke juice he possibly can. Go ahead. Now get into the match.
All right. So again, we have Gunther versus local enhancement talent, Dominic Mysterio. Gunther patted Dom on the head, and the crowd laughed. Dom smacked him. Gunther booted him and was about to powerbomb him into a ring post, but Dom countered and sent him into the ring post. Instead, Dom followed with a suicide dive, and we had to break.
Now, we're going to hit the break on this match real quick. Keep your place, because I'm actually finna give you some credit. At this point, something Werner predicted a year and a half ago, I want to say. Werner said, first and foremost, the booing Dominic thing is just something the crowd likes to do. It's just a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Werner said that. But it was another thing he said. It was about a year ago, actually. It was another thing he said. He said, at some point, the crowd is going to start cheering him. You said that.
Mm-hmm.
You said that.
They're going to turn. He's going to turn. That crowd will turn him face. Yeah.
He said that. Werner said this a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time tonight, we heard, let's go. Well, Dirty Dom, some shit like that. I forget what they were chanting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think they were just chanting Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom. That's what I think they were chanting. Werner was right. Give him his kudos. This crowd, these WWE crowds, we kept telling y'all, they're booing Dominic Mysterio because it's just a thing that they do. It's a thing to do. When they come to the arena, they feel like, oh, that's a part of the show. We got to do it. And Werner said it. Werner said, the crowd is going to turn him babyface.
Mm-hmm.
A year ago. He said that a year ago.
To be honest, I'm surprised it took this long.
And then he said, then what is WWE going to do?
Mm-hmm.
You can't make this shit up. Yeah, him making that the top of that top wrestler under 30 list, it's just deplorable fucking work. But go ahead, Werner.
All right. Gunther applied the sleeper after the break, but Dom blocked the referee's view and gave him a low blow. Dom followed it with a 619 drop kick and then another 619 and a frog splash for a near fall. Dom went for a suplex, but Gunther booted him and killed him with a power bomb for the win. After the match, Finn Balor
Club
attacked Gunther after the match and laid him out with the coup de grace. Balor told Dom, watch and learn, kid. Balor hit his finisher 2 more times and laid the belt over him. Balor left without Dom. Babyface turn.
Werner was right, y'all.
Pete Dunne was being interviewed, but was interrupted by a commotion backstage. Officials checked on Jey Uso, who was attacked. By who? Up next, we have R-Truth versus Pete Dunne.
And R-Truth wins with a fucking
Schoolboy. It's fucking retarded. It really is.
Pete Dunne, how does that new deal feel, bro?
Period. How does that 5 years of your life feel right now? You still enjoying being the longest reigning UK champion?
They're giving you an identity crisis gimmick and having you eat pins to a ice cold R-Truth. Guys, I haven't said it in a while officially. I'm going to say it. Do not sign on the dotted line. If you're going to sign anything, sign on a sign and drive event. Drive away from this fucking company.
Yeah.
As fast as you can. Stop being beholden to them because you've watched them since you were 9. This company is at its biggest creative bankruptcy it's ever been at. And it's starting to show in their attendance and fan interest.
Yep.
I hope WWE enjoys this WrestleMania that is coming up in Vegas. Because this is going to kind of sort of be their final hurrah of having the fans just blindly eat up whatever they put out. Because I am already starting to see cracks in the foundation. WWE only did 7,000 tickets tonight, guys. They kept touting this as a sellout. It wasn't even close. Fan interest is starting to fucking dissipate. We told y'all they was playing a dangerous game. We did. All right. LeBron Breaker, Ludwig Kaiser, I admire you. I'm going to talk to Adam Pearce. Intercontinental Championship match, whatever. Sammy Liberal rushes up to Adam Ball, demanding to know what happened to Jey Uso. Adam Pearce says he's getting treatment and asks Sammy Zayn who he thinks did it. And he thinks it's Seth. Back for commercial, Adam Pearce is on the phone making something official. Finn Balor rolls up to demand a world title shot against Gunther. And Adam Pearce gives him hell for how little he cares about defending the tag titles before informing Finn that he's got his match for Saturday night's main event. And next week, he'll tell him about his other title match. Okay, whoop-de-fucking-do.
No one cares.
Sammy Liberal versus Seth Zesty. And Seth Rollins would just win this match with a small package after it was a battle of emotions. I knew it was you. You hurt my friend. I knew it was you.
You hurt my yeet boy.
Post-match, Seth tells Sammy he loves his heart, but he has to start using his head. And again says he didn't hit Jey. Then Drew McIntyre lays Sami Zayn out with a Claymore. That's the show. The biggest negative 10 I can possibly give. No moment. Coming off of Survivor Series, this was a god-awful fucking show. Gutter trash show. Nothing was cohesive. Everything barely made sense, and I'm being nice by saying barely. The payoffs fucking sucked. The so-called new storylines fucking suck. Triple H is an absolutely terrible booker. This product is ice damn cold. And anybody who believes Triple H is a good booker and that he is booking the best product he possibly can needs to lay off the crack. Go ahead.
-10. Since apparently WWE doesn't seem to care about their booking now from now until Netflix, why should any of us care?
It's not going to be good on Netflix either, bro.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying, since we're already getting, tweets that, oh, it's the most unpredictable time. We don't care about our booking. Oh.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, -10, -10, -10. What is there? Like, there is nothing anywhere close to a moment of the night on this show. Nothing. It's just god awful.
Any questions? Comments? Concerns? I had a feeling this show was going to be one of the realest shows we ever done. That's why I didn't want to miss this in a way. Because I'm like, we got a chance to really tell the truth at a high level on this show. Because they're coming off of a major pay-per-view. I wanted to see if Triple H would actually pull his head out of his ass and book some brand new major storylines. And the best he could give y'all was a terrible payoff to the New Day storyline
Mm-hmm.
A Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley rehash, and CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn acting like the beta males that they are.
In a love triangle.
You're welcome. That's what Triple H is saying to everybody that enjoys this shit. You're welcome. I'm seeing a lot of negative 10s. I got so used to seeing Maria's old secretive drone ass putting like -6 that it's like this is pretty unanimous when you don't got drones around.
Yeah.
Terrible. All right, y'all. Clear the air. I kind of gave it in the beginning. But if you want what you want out of life, not only do you got to be willing to outwork all of your competitors, all of your anybody, but you have to have a sense of humility about where you're going as well. None of this shit is easy. Life is not easy. But if you lock on to something and you actually dedicate yourself into putting in the work for it, you will see the fucking results. Don't be lazy. Get off your ass. Make shit fucking happen for yourself. Stop blaming everybody for your goddamn problems. And that's what I want to clear the air
on. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the past. I know we're at a time of the year where family comes and, oh my God, they did this 10 years ago or they did this last year. Don't dwell on it. Move on, move forward. It happened in the past. Let it go.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
All right. Well, y'all, again, even under the weather, we still try to come here and deliver for every single one of y'all. I'm going to go cough my lungs up now. Maybe vomit a couple times. You know the good stuff. But I put in a lot of work during Wrestle K weekend. Had a great Thanksgiving. I hope y'all did as well. Oh my God. I was fed so well. Anybody who follows me on my personal profile, y'all saw my story. I was in heaven, okay? I got to those yams. It was great. It was a great time, all right? But y'all, it's about that time to get the fuck up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Starkside.
The big and worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.